Hi, thanks for checking out my video. What we're doing today is a quick talk about water and the importance of water. Not just how much we have, but the quality of water. I am a personal trainer and nutritional coach and also trained in exercise oncology and advanced aging. In these processes, I learned a lot about supplementation, what we're missing, and this channel is going to be a lot about corrective exercise, supplementation that a lot of people aren't talking about, some random reviews of things I like, and personal interest videos. Today we're going to look at a few different types of water. So we're going to look at basic tap water, bottled spring water, bottled distilled water, and water from a distiller, and why I drink distilled water. So we're going to be using a Tds meter, so it's total dissolved solids. It's going to show us what is in the water. There's a lot of different information about total dissolved solids. It's not always a bad thing. High amounts are bad, but you can have 150 or 200 total dissolved solids. It can be mineral water, or in the spring water, for example. It's not something necessarily our body can use, so it shouldn't really be in there. But on the adverse of that, it could be agriculture runoff, toxic things like that. So total dissolved solids is best if they're not in there, unless it's something you add yourself, which we'll talk about near the end. So what I'm going to do is start with basic tap water. So start with our basic tap water. We're going to one off the, if we can see this number here. Sorry, I did this last minute. Lighting is probably not the greatest, so we see we have a 0 right now. We're going to move this up and plunge it into and so we're going to hold that reading. So our tap water is giving us 162. So we're going to clear that. And the number of safety varies. Under 200 is normally safe drinking water. I'm going to switch over to store-bought spring water. This is natural spring water, not demineralized, but it has no fluoride, so it's a step up. That's something we don't want in our water. And so we're going to meter this out. And again, we're at 0. And we'll lock that. So that gives us a 94, so lower than tap water. The dissolved minerals that are in there, they're not bioavailable to our body, so they're there for flavor to soften the water, but they're not actually very bioavailable to our water, so not very useful. Now we're going to use some bottled distilled water, PC brand. I'm going to tap this out to 0. And this is metering out at 0. So there's no total dissolved solids in there whatsoever. And then we're just going to clear that out again. Now this is homemade distilled water. It's been setting for a couple days, so it might not be at 0, but it usually meters at about 4. Sometimes it'll go up to 12 if I haven't changed the filter in a while. So I'm going to clear and cancel, and check this one. So this one will lock, and we have a total of 6 there. You can see going down the scale, the purer it gets. So those are our best waters. Now, there were a lot of misinformation about the distilled water leaching minerals out of your body. So it acts as a solvent in the body. It dissolves inorganic mineral deposits, but it cannot take out minerals that have already integrated into our cells and our tissues. So it only takes inorganic minerals. That's not something to worry about. What I normally do is, after I distill water, I add this formulation, Concentrace, so it's trace mineral drops. It's proper bioavailable. It's distilled seawater, so it's proper distilled mineral, and you can use 10 drops of that in a liter of your water. So the quantity of water that we drink is really important, but the quality more so. It's to help clean out our body. Some of the things that the distiller helps take out are pesticides, inorganic minerals, industrials, agricultural runoff, sewage, things like birth control hormones. Those really affect your gains. Any kind of prescription pharmaceutical drug residue, our processing plants can't take those off. Heavy metals, mercury, lead, iron, contaminants from aged plumbing. So that's something we really want to get out of our bodies. We don't want to do that. So we have distilled water, and then we can add our own bioavailable minerals.